Okay. So, been a little bit since we've done this because I've had a lot of changes to make. A lot of changes to make because I've changed my mind on some things. Gonna see more of these pop up. Mainly because a working title, Dominion. If we pop up in the regions map, regions are gone. Random encounters have been completely eliminated from the game. And we'll proceed that way. Which means just, no, encounter areas will instead be a thing. So, like, there's now other, which my original plan was having adventure areas around here. We're gonna tuck another one to here. Now, crossing through here will be an adventure area. And here, when we get there. We're getting closer to this. There is some tweaking going on there. Another big change. Finally decided what I wanted to do with Berserker. Working name of Thor. Berserker now... Where is he? He's now controllable. If I can find him. Sir. Evading my eyes. There he is. He has this state for him. 188. I have a lot of states. That will boost his attack and agility by a lot. I'm trying to make the background sounds of dog chewing on bone. I'm trying to make the numbers a lot tighter so each incremental increase is much bigger. Using this passive condition here. When lower than 33%. He goes into a fury. And this works so that if you heal him, you get control back. So we'll see how that works. Meanwhile, been working at the coal mine. Yeah. So here's Longwall. I like it. It's the mountain. It's the coal mining village where you get coal. You'll find some of the mines, but for the most part, you can just buy it here. Here's what you can buy. Here's what you can get yourself a blacksmith. So a blacksmith that good old buddy Salty Doggo helped me decide how I want the blacksmith to work out. Blacksmith, back and forth on what I want him to wear. He's gonna be heavy armor. Heavy armor, two-handing a mace. With a lot of utility support skills going on. The other thing is that I filled out the skill list for most classes. There's still like occasional like, hey, what exactly what I want to do with that, but everyone has their 10 moves. Even people that are not yet there. Bard doesn't exist yet. Neither does the Spartan. We'll get there. The idea for the Spartan is all here. I just haven't put down the skills because he's not in the team yet. Blacksmith will be helping out with specialized things. Like, he'll be able to boost fire and ice resist. But if I swing way up here, crime, tweak crime. Having an issue with crime. Everything being steel escapable means you could hop into a boss fight, do a crime, run, the fight will start over after you pop open the menu, what have you, do the crime again. So now crime is going to be not as great as it was before. To kind of nerf that a little, and crime now has a cost. So you have to weigh your options on crime. Other crime skills of throwing knives, smacking with a higher crit rate. I drop that down. It's a chance. Or utility, pocket sand, blinding, or poisoning. Attack that lowers ice resistance. That'll be made when we get to the silver tier stuff. Fireball will be a fire attack that lowers ice resistance, to pair nicely with the other move of Frostbite of an ice attack that lowers fire resistance, to encourage you to bounce back and forth between the two. And which would combo nicely with, you know, other moves. Can't both be silver. You guys gotta get your act together. Okay, anyway, into the mines. Mines are starting. They're starting to turn out nice. So you walk into the Longwall, and actual Longwall is up here, and or you could just hop in the mine real quick and just climb up the shaft. Get a little teaser of what the mines look like and the gimmick of it. Gimmick being, I think I have a save near Longwall. I think I have a controller somewhere nearby. More music has been found. It's working its way into the game as I've actually taken time to sit and listen to it. I have a particularly interesting sequence in mind that's gonna look really nice there. Or work really well there. No random encounters in the overworld now. So eventually I do need to disable this, because that's not a thing anymore. They're gone. There'll be I'm gonna slap an adventure area, a side quest area, like, I don't know, here. For Longwall. Every area will have like at least one side quest to kind of have you go poke something. Maybe this. Maybe that tree. We'll figure it out. Haven't populated this yet, but I feel like it's looking fairly nice. But it's just your whole plot beat to come here is just to upgrade to steel. The steel tier of stuff. Because your coal is fairly limited up to this point. All of 2 hours into the game. There's a mini boss you can fight if you go out of your way to get the captain. Pretty good weapon. That is comparable to Harper hits twice, so really she's hitting for 80, 90 or so attack power. So let's try to still an upgrade from that. also going to be doing some tweaking of the numbers of these. I'm thinking the percentages are going to go up to 2. In the anti-statuses, they're going to go down to 2. I don't find myself ever equipping these. Because it's 3 and the numbers are more worth it, so... Killer will stay up to 4. That's a big increase. Dawson's is now free. Diaz Wizard. Anyway. Mine. Complete with mine enemies. Things of this mine will be spiders. And the puzzle element of this that we need to start putting together will be of explosives. Concentrated blasts to proceed through the mine. And eventually the mine will, at some point in the story, the mine will, they'll have a breakthrough or what have you. But, hey. Okay, you are working. I was on the other side of this, so they couldn't see me. Yo, sir, are you okay? Oh, you're set to run away. Oh, okay. Very well. Spiders. Yeah, you were set to run away. There's a spider. Fight that. Misty there, the chemist, is wielding a gun. There are different types of guns. Pistols shoot twice. We're currently using a big gun. The boomstick shoots with a 50% chance for a crit. And the other third kind is kind of assault rifle type that attacks all enemies. That has to get beefier. Let's do that now before I forget. That did not live to its gimmick. It summoned small ones on turn 3. Yeah, 2,000 would be reasonable to drop. If you really didn't want to fight the spiders, the tiny spiders. So the mine carts will not be movable. These are properly blocking its path. They're all set to run away. I should probably fix that. Yeah, this is all looking good in motion here. I haven't poked at this yet. That's working out well. It's a little clear debris-able. Ration could probably use a cooldown, or just to cost more since it's instant cast. So all limits everyone will have a limit for 100. That would be like the one you get first and like the really good one. And then there's the situational one for half of that. So that's basically his physical attack, but water-based against all enemies. So it's situational when you might want to save up for the really big hit. Instead. Or you might be in a crowd clearing move. Meanwhile, the two current limits of the mage, the black and white is double cast for white or black. Or cleanse to just give a percentage heal to everyone's HP and MP. Good. Alright, that all worked well. Making sure I can't see the rest of the map from the top that isn't finished. There'll be treasure over here. But over here will be like the actual mines, not their initial one. That's more like the initial mines that they started to dig before finding the good shit. That needs to go away after you read that once. Fix that. Of course. Put the cell switch on, but didn't actually have it go anywhere. Longwall will have plenty of events here. I've already planned everything, just had to actually put it together. So in the layering, it will automatically fill in for you what it thinks it wants you to do. If you hold shift when you click, if you right click to copy and hold shift to paste, it won't auto do it. So if I left click here to auto fill in the end of it, I don't want that to be the end. I want it to go into the wall. Shift is very nice. There's a lot more depth than what the auto fix is trying to do for you. Originally, Longwall was up here. This was the original town. I didn't like the way this looked. This is very bland. This is very boring. I already have one. I already have one that kind of looks like that. So I scratched it and moved it down here. It's a mountain town. It should look like a mountain town. Game makers, do not be satisfied, ever. Never be married to an idea. Especially your own. Probably save on space by just having the rest of this be up here. I can turn up here into the right part of the mines. One step at a time. So this is where they do the mining, so... Hold on. Everyone, get out. Tear down the original draft of this town. That is gone, stricken from the records. Never to be spoken of again. I will quickly forget you existed. Normally I would just make it another map. There's no reason not to. You can hold triple digits of maps. It's apparently map number 117 of this. It probably doesn't delete the old numbers from stripped maps. This was the first one. This is where I tested stuff. What's that? Weird. It's blank. Anyway. Take the rest of this. I have a lot better understanding of how the map tools work. Be a bit of a clearing. As people are coming in and out of the mines constantly. The entrance will be here. What layer am I putting that on? Put it on 3. A little bit of layering. Have the map go on a little bit more, so they dug out to about here. They got to about here. They started digging in here. There'll be a failed mine shaft over this way. What was I using for stairs? Grass? Grass. Consistency. Not you know, when you're mining, not everyone's gonna be a winner. That's why you got all these dead ends. If I do one of these, maybe even put because even though they're only going to walk along this, they're still going to be able to see a lot more of it. And about how much the player can see is this tool in twice is about what they can see. That's what you want to work with. Who knows, maybe I'll have the mines dip back out up here at some point and I'll fill this in more. Who knows? Haven't made the insides yet. Don't know how I'm going to be feeling. I guess you can see this. We'll do one of these. Are these gonna cut over at the wall? Probably, yeah, because it's the... Yeah, if I cut it one step before. Give a better illusion of what we're going for here. You pop out one step before. Those. Have it go back the other way. Player will have no idea, it's the same screen, just further up. But by not having it all one stretch, will give an illusion, a dissociation of here is the town, there's entry to Adventure Zone. You want to end seeable part of this, or the adventurable part of this at this point. Do one of these. A lot of different things you can do to make things look a lot more layered than they are. Not gonna be a whole lot in the way of grass where, you know, the work's getting done. Yeah, that looks fine. Could just tag like that. Hey, you head down. Up here will just be dead end, but you can see the next floor down of the mines. Alright, I wanted to look at you. You are designed to run away. Okay, well, let's fix that. Find the documentation that has the reference document. There it be. I have all the tags already copy-pasted. There it is. So you running away on the first floor, that's fine. You should not be triggering on follower, though. That means that if it bumps into someone, not the leader of the group, walking around with one of the people, one of the four behind them, then trigger the fight. I don't want that. No thanks. That's for, I reserve that for mini bosses and bosses that chase you. So instead of flee, I want this to be chase. I just copy you. drop you here. You didn't have any fights, good. But I copy you and paste you into the big, you know, the real mines. You'll be good to go. I wouldn't expect a spider like this to have much in the way of defense. Also wouldn't expect you to evade like that. Drop that. Alright, that looks good. Add some layering. Sometimes the autofill is fine. Sometimes it's not. Two ways to get the grass fit like that. You can shift click the grass as well. You have to go a bit roundabout work, a bit extra work to do that, but it works. Or if you put it under a layer, it'll just fill in underneath it. Now the corner doesn't have grass under it, so actually I'm just going to do that. Yeah, there we go. Extra layering. You want to grab corner piece, side piece, you. Although I could just make this an alcove, do that. Not doing this. You're doing this strangely. Alright. I'll do it myself then. Oh, because of that. This got weird. Okay. Back. I can fix this with one overhead layer. One overhead layer to rule them all. That should be sufficient. And once we're in motion, I could have... Any part of it looks weird, I can just touch it up. Alright, now mines. Give me the mines, and paste that here for mines proper. This way it's carrying over everything. How big do I want the mines to be? 4 floors? Yeah, 4 floors. This one, you're going from the top, you're going down. I have you right here for reference, so let's actually strip you. Grab. This. We'll need the chests. We'll need an enemy reference. You're actually not the enemy reference I want. Only the first enemy of an area will run from you. Give me that one. And explosive reference. Eventually, it'll dig deeper. And you're ready for gold tier. Now, how do I want to proceed? Floor 1. And for floor, is it floor 1? Let's come in here. If anything was going to be the most fortified, it'd be the entrance to the mine, where they're storing a lot of the stuff to make its way out. Come in, you'll kind of circle about. Means since we're starting that way, move you up. Kind of like that. Little side area for a person to explain to you how the bomb gimmick works. Proceed down some stairs. Slap this down. Reminder. And since there's an extra entrance just below, bottom down right, I'll put that entrance... Actually, we're on the other side of this. Put the entrance here. Like here. You pop your head in and see that they gave up on here, and... Yeah, I can see that they would give up on this when they realize they can get coal out of here without taking stairs. Means these stairs too. There we go. Fine first floor. Now, to decorate it, new walls, ceiling. Start by just doing this on my outline, adjusting as needed. I have more room. Bring this down a little more. It's already starting to get some shape. Alright, so then once I have this original shape here, then I do a tour. See, think about what kind of environment we're looking at. This is a cave. This is a mine. They're digging things out, looking for coal. They don't see any. They dig a bit more, and then eventually the foreman's gonna be like, alright, well, move on. Gonna be a lot of natural ends and stops. Unless they find, like, an alcove, they dig, and hey, there's actually a void back here. Which is, that can be kind of unnatural, but they'll still reinforce it so it doesn't cave in. This makes sense here because this is flat right here. This, though, very much juts up immediately against the adjoining section here. In fact, you can even jet out this way. I can gut all of that. Alright, that's a good first floor. Let's continue the decoration. Which next would be the wall supports. I put that on the second layer and that worked out. And variety. Yeah, it doesn't look right to cut those off. They're designed to go together. These are professional miners. They would know what they're doing. And trace everything. This way, when I put something less enforced or not enforced later, the player will understand it has to do something with that. Alright, exit. Make sure to move that to same, so that'll actually work. These do not have to. Let's throw down some rocks. Just kind of scatter them haphazardly throughout. And a minecart. Put that on what layer? 3. So we'll go over the rocks. And because why not? Be pretty hard to get lost in here. It's a tube. Thinking of having that go out of view because it's more decorative than anything else. Have something I can use to make it look like it's going on a shortcut that you can't use. How would that look by itself? How it would look if we just had the train tracks or the mine carts dipping in and out of its own little thing. In which case I probably don't need the whole one, just give me the top of that. That would make it look like it's too small for you. Yeah, I like it. Meanwhile, your exit is down there. These are unenforced walls. That's fancy looking. What is that? Many different types of things you could do. Okay. Momentary interruption. My dude. Okay. call this the coal. Oh, before I copy paste, let's make you explode 4. Alright, fine. You're explode 5. Yeah, we'll put treasure down later. This is like the first actual, second actual dungeon of the game. No need to get too complex. This could be like that. It's the enemies of the mine. Spiders. Large spider. 4 times as much. Or 5 times as much. I can beef you up a bit. 50 apiece because they come in larger groups. Your first undead creature. I was putting this together, someone saw me doing it. It was like, I was like, wow, what could you crime off of this? And the copy paste for just like the generic things I was gonna tweak said potato. And it made them laugh, and they're like, yeah, no, you could totally get a potato off that thing. Yeah, potato. What else would you have in your minds? But raptor. And the side quest will be, someone wants to go help out with some grave robbers? And it turns out, not grave robber, necromancer. Raising undead. do want to poke at something. Where is it? This is before post-clotting enzyme. Previously, the chemist wanted you to find a clotting enzyme off a snake to help kind of push your team into any sort of position where they can handle something. Already done that by going through new adventure area, flooded with snakes. Yeah, already. Didn't pick up that cyclist. Set this up so actually wherever you enter the forest, it'll spit you back out. That was a pain in the butt to implement, but it got done. This is right before. This means these enemies might never be fought, because they were on the overworld, but in a very small region, because the silent's small. These two seem to swap places, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why yet. Wizard B. That should be sufficient level to get my face caved in. But the idea behind this super strong trident is you have free reign of the world now. Areas like this a treasure for those daring. This one's free. That's just holy water. There's a whale. This could be a whale of a good time. I was level 10s across the board when I beat this thing. You have anti-water equipped, right? Yeah. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, now Pummel's on the right. Whatever. Whatever you want. drop the defense for the next hit to do a bit more. Arcane has a physical. The Seer does have a chance to counter that. That'll help. Oh, there go my elemental attacks. I was going to cast fire on this thing anyway. Right, wind. Insulate. Cuts. Reduces elemental damage taken. Oof. Smacked by a whale. The defense down isn't going away. That's a weird bug. Supposed to. Nice. Epi Rage is nice. It won't keep pace with spamming abilities. Usually. Not the expensive ones. Nice. Beautiful. The Seer covered the captain, but instead of taking that extra hit, he countered it. And counter in this is negate incoming attack, smack them back instead. Nice. I don't think it's a bit early to beat that thing, but hey, that took quite a bit. This is 45 minutes before the other one. And for that you get a big weapon for future. A big weapon for the captain. That's the notation I'm going with for now. It'll say teaches pirate, which is what he is. Limit Maelstrom, and SP will be Spartan. Limit whatever that is. We'll put that into place. I think the only one that is put in is a thieves. Or knives. Because I do have two knife users, Crime and Dancer. I could just find... Knives, there. I feel like doing it this way will, A, keep space, and B, it won't spoil the classes. When you have a thief, TH will make sense as thief. May not know what that is off the bat, so it won't spoil that you'll have a dancer. You'll have a dancer. Like rods teach mages blaze, and teach time mages speed. I've yet to actually test the dancer. Since random encounters are gone, there'll be an event along the road here at some point. Probably right here. Of you getting jumped by bandits. I can get around that. I forgot about this. I do plan on having that resort in actually have better benefits than anywhere else. If you care to come over here for that. And I've tweaked the timing on fishing. So the timing is now like when the exclamation point reaches the top, just after that. Have not actually begun to work on the race. Not 100% how I want to do that yet. I'll get to that eventually. Nailed it. There's like 10 permutations that the boxes could move in. I do not have them memorized anymore. I have not put people in here yet. I shall have some bread, please. First time making bread on this file. Hospital is better populated. Desert creatures have not yet tweaked to actually work properly. This broken mechanic that I would like to fix. Fireworks needs another space. I can actually tweak that right now. Fixed. Oh, you don't say anything? That's not supposed to change music here. I think the hotel is using the old, Paradiso music. Before I got this new soundtrack. Round 3. fixable. There we go. Same here. They're all going to be like that, huh? Eventually there'll be people in the inn. And wait a minute. Did I see a layering area? I did. They are right here. Let's fix that. So first, southern wing to town 3. And let's fix this layering issue. There we go. And you can fix things as you go. Dang it. Yeah, the entire hotel's gonna be like that since I recently changed the music. And I actually need a battle backup for up here. No balcony. For the upstairs, the nicer floors. Striker, huh? For those who explore up here, can get a little background information about, you know, why the plot pushed you to come out here. And up here is locked unless you pay for the deluxe room. You can't get to see it. There's stuff in there. Haven't decorated the bar yet. Until we meet again. So this is all optional, getting backstory on these guys. You would head right into the desert. They'll be there. And then they won't be here. Need to fix the timing on some of these. I did do it wrong. Did I ever fix it? I did. I should make the stage smaller. That would probably help the camera issue here. Right, down, up. Right. It's little Simon Says dance game. To get this character. Left, right, left, up, right. Left, right, left, up. Did I ever finish her room though? The bar is meant to have different music. Go check it out. Yeah, I'll bring Colette with me. Eventually, once you get a certain party member, save points will also let you change your party members. So you don't have to go all the way back to the boat. That's the way to get you to appreciate someone, by having you do without. Whose room is this? I guess that's Colette's room? The dancer? What's a doll? I actually don't know whose room that is. I don't remember. Yes, Colette. So where on the boat is Colette? Because everyone's walking around somewhere. Colette's not in her room, though. Where is she? Is she exploring somewhere else? It's not on the bottom floor. Bottom floor won't have much going on until you get later in the game. These are plot people. He's now, properly doesn't speak. Colette won't show up till the plot directs you to go there. Since I had to sequence break to go there, it won't show up on the slab just yet. Let's find Colette. I'm sure I put her somewhere, right? Did I forget to put Colette? Colette's not on the boat. Huh. Alright. She's in the list, right? Yes. What makes Colette special? She dual wields. And I have not done her skills yet. Huh. No, that's right. I just don't have any. I don't have any. I have 2 knives. She came with 2 knives. I don't have any others. Maybe some defense. So she's a light armor user who has front row status. So she's gonna be very frail. I need a blacksmith. Her skill is... She actually hasn't properly given her skills. How about that? Alright, let's fix a couple things. So number 1, dancer skill. Dancer skill is tango. So let's make sure the dancer here has the tango skill. I've never put her in my party so far. Where is it? There it is. Hey, BTV. So, teach Colette to tango, and teach her to live it as a dancer. So I recently actually thought of some sorcery I can do. So you can't have more than... It just will not allow you to have more than 99 skill types. Which means the most number of playable characters I could put into this would be 49? 48 with the way I have something set up. While that feels like enough playable characters, everyone with their own gimmicks and moves and 10 skills, I thought of some sorcery that would allow me to double dip into limits and only have them appear for certain people. I could actually stretch that out to probably like 60 playable characters. 40 may be enough. We'll see. We'll see. Tango. She has a high evade, natural evade. Lower natural crit rate than the thief. To keep, the thief competitive. But the thief has a lot of utility, while the dancer is all about the hit. It minces. It dances. It tempts. It speeds. Steadfast is like the ribbon status. Wait. I did not finish making the dancer, huh? How about that? I have work to do. I did decide mincing minuet. I have a spreadsheet with all of the above. Where's the spreadsheet? I have a Google Doc. Recently, Opera has put out a dark mode. For some websites, it's really nice. For others, it's super strange. Alright, weapons. Yeah, I did write it all down. Well, I wrote some down. I have not. This has not made it to production. Mincing minuet. First limit would be ballroom blitz. Then swords dance. I don't know. They all made it. They made it here. We're only up to silver, possibly, and moonwalk mirage. All right, those are all done. Let's see. Are the skills made? Mincing minuet on the knife. It's 1.25 for cost of 8. Speaking of cost of 8, how much MP does Colette have? Alright, that's fair. For a third of her initial MP. You have to remember to put Colette somewhere on the crew. She's gonna... Well, that's gonna be your glass cannon. Your nimble glass cannon. And she... What's also gonna hold her back is she doesn't have access to fighter's armor. She can't wear the fighting suit to increase her attack further. And while Harper does, Harper is the black belt. Because these don't, her actual claws don't scale well at all, she's starting to fall off. Like, even Dawson with the steel staff is hitting as hard as one of Harper's hits. But Harper punches twice. She is quite quick. Like, Harper's being sped up by wearing shoes. And characters no longer gain stats from leveling up. That's gone. That's gone by the wayside. Only the particularly fighty boys get access to the fighter's armors, which I believe Asir is wearing one. Yeah. So, for reference, a few points for all the good stuff. But only and attack plus 10% right there. I need to increase all of the pluses. Right now they're one. Does anyone have any 20% one? Where do I have those? Oh, they're under here. Right now they're 1, 2, and 4 passive points. They're gonna move up to 2, 2, 4, 8 for 10, 20, 30%. And the anti-elements, because they're more beneficial, they're gonna stick at 4. It's gonna stay to 4. Anti-poison, the anti-status effects, they're gonna drop down to 2. Since status effects don't persist after battle. This is going to drop down to 2. You'll have these compete at all. Instead, currently the level cap's at 30. Where the plan is, if you were to organically get to 35 or 40, I'm going to cap it at 30 to encourage you bringing many people up to the cap. Numbers will stop, and then you will have to strategize. Find the right crew out of the 40, 50. May as well have this be tuned going. Well, we're looking at dancer skills. Do they work? Or were they made? Where are you? Okay. Alright, number 1, mincing minuet. You hit a little harder for AMP, okay. Then ballroom blitz. Just an MP drain, since she's low. She's gonna be low on MP eternally. Then this is working 100%. Always works. Flyer 2. Okay. On the Iron Dagger. Then steel. Take iron, infuse it with coal, you get steel. For Swords Dance. To increase your own MP, it'll be quite expensive. Good. Increase your own MP, increase your own attack. This attack up is... I feel like it was around here. Maybe not. So what's the percentage on attack up? 20%. That's significant when you're hitting twice. And then silver is Moonwalk Mirage, which evasion up. Evasion up, which is 182. % up. For only 20% evasion boost. I'll drop that down. Do that 6. You're spending a whole turn to do that. The idea is that with Moonwalk Mirage, she could get up to 100% evade if you go real hard on her evade. 100% physical evade if you go real hard on her passive skill. And I didn't put her on the boat. So, where would you expect the dancer to be on your boat of many people? Playable characters will have to be capped probably around 40-50. Non-playable, I could, the sky's the limit. There would be support characters up to wazoo. You can have 1,000 people just walking around this ship. It could be so packed, people are falling overboard. There's her room. She's got her dress. She's got a doll. Not sure why I gave her the cubby in the corner, but alright. Doesn't matter who's in your party, you don't see them, they're in your party, because that would be super annoying to not have access to them equipping-wise when you have, like, your blacksmith and shops on the second floor here. Below deck. Let's see. Where to put the dancer? She's optional, so I don't want her, like, even fake interacting with others. Or maybe she'll be in her... Or I could do that. I could have her be in her room until you also recruit the bard. When you get a couple of musicians, yeah, now we're talking. Then you get a show. Alright, so let's put Colette in her room, sure. At least near her room. There's no one walking around this floor on the outside, so let's do that. Where's the tag for Colette? There you are. Her name Dancer? Yeah, so I didn't name her Colette when I made her. Colette, you are... $31. Name Dancer. Yeah, it should be in the middle of the room. And she can't really block your path. There's two corridors, 2 tiles wide. So the next big thing to do would be to, you know, continue and push through and bring down the mines. Three floors of it. 4, 3, 2. The plot will be on 2, and then there'll be one more exploration floor with like a mini boss or something behind it. I can also do one of these. I can grab the minecart. The previous game had a section where you got in the minecart and wheeled around. This is one. We're gonna do something different for this. I agree. In my case, it's a lot of throw it down, play it, see how I feel about it. And when I don't like it, I do it again. Oh, one more thing I can poke at. I was gonna bring Colette with me, but she's not put together, so, that's not good. So autosaves whenever you enter a room. Where is this? Is any of these near the desert? You are in a previous timeline before I redid the world map slightly. You are called Wizard. On this timeline, you had skills that did not exist anymore. Okay. There we go. Just take this. Swing this around. The player will only sail around blind for a short time. Florence, do I have the do? At this timeline, we do have the quest to come Paradiso. With enough power to do that. Haven't done this though. Her room in the boat will lead to giving you a world map, or at least seeing a world map to plan your journey. And then when combined with a future wizard will be your fast travel system. Or you would not appreciate fast travel if you were not forced to sail around alone without that at all. Actually, recruit her. And we're healed. We're good. Down here haven't gotten to the next section of this yet. We should be fine. You bet $1,000. You fight a beast with some handicaps, with a predetermined handicap, and you win resort tokens. for 4 grand. You get to wrestle a bear without skills. No magic, no skills. Just wrestle a bear. No? Just go. Go get him. Still use items, though. You bring a foreign object into the ring. So, like, one good one to bring here would probably be the fairy. Slingshots have a chance to blind the enemy if you get him right in the eye. Dropping the defense is not a bad idea. Alright. The enemies here, they have stances. He's waiting for you to attack to counter, so we're just gonna nod. Almost got him. Did not mean to guard there. In a little bit, the fastest way to probably get resort tokens most likely would just be to go beat up that bear over and over again for a grand. Did it take the grand? I didn't notice. You did. It did. If over 1,000, take 1,000. Alright, I must have had 8K. Haven't made rank C yet. Those fans of the Dragon Warrior series might notice a resemblance in the arena here. This one, we'll talk about each one, commenting on the fight. This is the Spartan you will get. Beat all the ranks. Beat him. Get him. There's a blacksmith for silver, if you happen to come across any silver. Though it's supposed to be 2 silver nuggets. The sword somehow did not get. All the others seem to have. Hey there. Yeah, I need 2 of them. Only 1 piece of coal to upgrade iron to steel, but to upgrade steel to silver, you need 2 silver nugs. The other one that was fun putting together. Well. Okay. That's a 1% chance. 20% chance of just finding scrap metal that you can turn into resort tokens or sell. Go forward to keep doing it. You have, I think there's like 150 spots. It's not bad. Decent amount of space. Unfortunately, a bunch of the enemies in this area are still bugged. A bunch. There's one enemy that's bugged. It just isn't working right, and so we're still working on fixing. I'm trying to troubleshoot why it's not working. These are not them. This thing is hitting far more appropriately now. I have scaled back Tremor's attack. Or the Worm's attack. Either way, it's no longer doing 150 apiece. That was a bit much. The real thing to do with resort tokens is out here. Eventually he will get that. I've made this item. I should put that in here. Eventually. No, you're not the broken one either. Now, I do plan to further enforce going to Longwall first for plot and upgrading by buffing these enemies quite a bit. Or even not by quite a bit, just enough. Deep high in the desert. Probably not a great idea to eat that, but what does that do? 100% heal. This section has not been properly tested, so let's see how it works out. That doesn't need to be there. That feels like it was a placeholder for something else. The player would be hearing these terms in yellow. That went about as well as expected. Just really don't throw down theme of Empire a couple of times so that when you hear it later, it's, those guys. And then... But how? Just exploring. If you lie to him, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. It's just sand everywhere. This place sucks. He'll just leave. However, you get a bit more aggressive. Oh, R2 progresses it with the words fully laid out. Weird. If you get a bit more aggressive with what you heard, you have to fight actual trained soldiers. That probably won't go well. You are tiny baby children trying to do a scheme. A little humbling for the children. Actually don't have coal to blow them up with. Oh well. I don't think coal is used for is that big attack. It would be possible to actually drop these guys at this point. Neat. I was going to just play it through and show off, if you lose, when you lose, they laugh at you and walk away. To not be so rude as to cause a game over because you chose a wrong dialogue option. Because you were being inquisitive. However, there was a save point right in the other room, so it would not be terribly rude. Did I put in if you were able to win? The entire level is nice. I did. Huh. Neat. And that will be an optional dungeon later. Well, optional to head there early. Oh, this never put my party members back. Okay, I need to fix that. They're there, it's just you can't see them. You gotta fix that. Do that momentarily when we get back to the other dialogue options. That was just Dawson walking through the desert. Want to get a closer look at what Ruja is, so... Actually, that'll fix it. Hold on. Let's do the dance. Do it wrong. You should just kick me out. Yeah, there we go. It's a routine. Calls a routine to put the party members back. So normally the guards are, you know, keeping watch here. But since I dropped them, they're not here. But if... I didn't put a battle backer on this. Well, that's another thing. He sassles you in the desert and then immediately finds you, sees you talking about things. Yeah. This you're not supposed to be able to win at this point. There will be an exception if you manage to. At any point, you could drop any of the Empire's generals. He's also going to have more moves than just punch. Eventually. That is game over. He will kill you. Anyway. Let's put the big side. Rearways. Scene. That'll fix that. Just one overarching process. Just call that. Oops. Not what I meant. Dang it. Hold. Accidentally selected the first option. You get super aggressive. And like I said, you can run from every fight. If you run from this fight, no. There must be some enemies that just no. You were not better off for having done that. Nice. He will have a full moveset, including the Striker, which just drops you to critical health. That man will actually kill you. Or shush. Stay quiet. You either take that first option of having him know, or just no. And he just leaves. Like, oh, okay, well, you don't want to talk to me, fine. Oh, why isn't that called the routine day? Does that not work as a parallel process? Weird. Alright, fine. I'll take that. I'll just have to paste it. Actually, I should just be able to do this. Paste it at the end. So no matter what path you take, give me back my followers. Yeah, there we go. That should fix it just fine. What was the other weird thing? Oh right, the balcony. Balcony needs Battleback. You are not putting the music on either. Where's my Striker fight? Those are soldiers. You can run from the soldiers and they will just laugh at you and leave. Same result as if you lose to the soldiers. Soldiers will not kill you. Striker will. Striker. His original name was Major Madman. Oh, I did think about if when. Actually, it's just like every other enemy, you just can't see his cone of view. And then in the hotel, you won't be able to get into this room. He has locked himself in with Rudra and Apexor. But you then can get into his room. You can read notes, which will give you more quests of check out Rissingshire, check out Longwall. More words, more proper nouns for the player to learn about and to poke at. Oh, see an error there. Fix that. There. If you stay in the super fancy suite for $5 grand, you get access to this nice little house, and you can just buy the good shit. If you have more money than you know what to do with, you can just buy the good stuff. And attempt to keep money relevant. After Paradiso, there'll be a Or so we hear blocking paths, wandering too far off. Story plot. Your plot piece will then be Longwall. And back south of Arborea will be Brissingshire. Those rude guys behind their tall walls who don't want anything to do with the outside world, and the Empire's forward camp. And you and the team decide to do a scheme to try to slow them down. Help these guys out. It turns out these guys are really rude and kind of deserve it, but you hate them more. Helping them is more of a reluctant kind of, well, the enemy of my enemy. Longwall won't be enforced, though. You could skip Longwall. Skip it long enough, though, and the Empire soldiers end up beefed up with steel. It will be an alternate version of these guys that are steel powered instead of iron powered like they are now. It did not open with shield wall, which is peculiar. Probably because it was probably tagging this guy instead of this one. Let's fix that. No, because you used shield wall eventually. So it must have been this one. Weird. Alright. So that's progress in this. I have a mind to dig. Next time, y'all.